5 Americans jailed for years in Iran and widely regarded as hostages are on their way home to the United States. The last pieces in a controversial swap mediated by Qatar fell into place when 6 BN's 4.8 BN of Iranian funds held in South Korea reached banks in Doha. It triggered the departure of the 4 men and 1 woman in Tehran, who are also Iranian citizens, on a chartered flight to Qatar's capital. They were met by senior U.S. officials and are now on their way to Washington. The Americans include 51-year-old businessman Siamak Namazi, who has spent nearly 8 years in Tehran's notorious Evin prison, as well as businessman Emad Shargi, 59, and environmentalist Morad Tahbaz, 67, who also holds British nationality. The U.S. has said its citizens were imprisoned on baseless charges for political leverage. In the first indication, a deal was reached. They were moved in mid-August from Evin to a safe house in Tehran. 5 Iranians imprisoned in U.S. jails, mainly on charges of violating U.S. sanctions, are also being granted clemency as part of this swap. Not all of them are expected to return to Iran. They have been named by Iran as Reza Sarhangpur, Kambiz Attar Kashani, Kaveh Lotfola Afrasiabi, Mehrdad Moin Ansari, and Amin Hassanzadeh. Who is being freed in the Iran prisoner swap? Today, 5 innocent Americans who were imprisoned in Iran are finally coming home, U.S. President Joe Biden said after their plane landed in Doha. He said all 5 had endured years of agony, uncertainty, and suffering. Mr. Biden also announced fresh U.S. sanctions targeting the former Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad and the Iranian Ministry of Intelligence for what he said was their involvement in wrongful detentions. Siamak Namazi said in a statement, "I would not be free today if it wasn't for all of you who didn't allow the world to forget me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for being my voice when I could not speak for myself, and for making sure I was heard when I mustered the strength to scream from behind the impenetrable walls of Evin prison." He also praised President Biden for making some incredibly difficult decisions to rescue us, and ultimately putting the lives of American citizens above politics.